Good Wednesday morning, everyone. I'm WWL Louisiana meteorologist Alexa Trischler here to bring you the latest on the tropics. Tropical Storm Alberto, or Tropical Storm Alberto to pronounce it properly, has formed in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. So we'll break down what Tropical Storm Alberto looks like and what it's expected to do over the next 24 hours. So jumping right ahead to what Tropical Storm Alberto is doing right now. Producing wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, or 50 miles per hour rather. So sustained winds with Tropical Storm Alberto right now at 40 miles per hour, gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Now, you may remember Tropical Storm Alberto was potential Tropical Cyclone 1 over the last couple of days. The reason why it has now become Tropical Storm Alberto, the first named storm of the season, is because it has now developed a closed circulation. So it's taking on that better structure to be classified as a tropical storm. So we have the first tropical storm of the season, first named storm of the season, Alberto, and the day is June 19th, 2024 rather, excuse me. And this is pretty much on par for average. We typically see our first named storm in the season around June 20th, so we're basically right on par with it being June 19th, and we typically see the first named storm of the season around June 20th. So we're basically right on par. So let's break it down and kind of see what's going to happen with Tropical Storm Alberto getting into the next day or so. So it's moving west at about 9 miles per hour. It is continuing to kind of move west towards Mexico. So this is the projected track. This is the cone that's taking it through tomorrow. So by tonight, it'll continue to be Tropical Storm Alberto, expected to maintain its strength into tomorrow. So it should make landfall sometime either late tonight or early tomorrow. Right now, the storm track has it making landfall tomorrow at 6 in the morning with wind speeds sustained at 45 miles per hour. So it is expected to make landfall in northeastern Mexico sometime early tomorrow. And this is a big system. We've been talking about it the last couple of days. It's bringing impacts way away from its center. So you may already know Texas dealing with quite a bit of rain from this, and they'll continue to see some heavy rain and gusty winds and coastal flooding along the Texas coast through tomorrow. Also Mexico seeing all those impacts. So this is the Precision Cast, our European model, looking ahead into the next several hours and continuing to move westward into northeastern Mexico, bringing the heavy rain into the Texas coastline, it's particularly southeastern Texas and into northeastern Mexico through tomorrow, seeing the heavy rain, the flooding potential, especially for the higher terrain in Mexico. There could be some flash flooding, maybe some mudslides with this. But as it moves inland through tomorrow, as it encounters that higher terrain, it should start to weaken pretty rapidly through tomorrow. And then getting ahead into this weekend, we'll be watching for another area of possible development in the southwestern Gulf this weekend. It has a low chance for development, but so far it looks like some more moisture may be able to gather itself in the southwestern Gulf through this weekend. So right now, as we get into our tropical storm watches and warnings, we have tropical storm warnings all along the Texas coast and extending out into the Gulf of Mexico. Actually, some tropical storm warnings just off the coast of western Louisiana right now. Closer to us in southeastern Louisiana and South Mississippi, we have a small craft advisory right off our nearshore waters and a gale warning well offshore. So looking ahead into the next couple of days with Tropical Storm Alberto moving into Texas and moving into Mexico and impacting Texas, rather expected to make landfall in Mexico, but bring impacts well away from the center. Here are those rainfall totals. Anywhere from 5 to 7 inches of rain is expected for South Texas over the next 48 hours. And then for Mexico, seeing higher rainfall amounts, over 10 inches of rain possible getting into the next couple of days. So they're going to see quite a bit of rain and flooding concerns thanks to Alberto through today and into tomorrow especially. Here at home in southeastern Louisiana, South Mississippi, closer to the New Orleans metro area, for our intents and purposes, as this tropical storm pulls away from us, we're going to see some high pressure and drier air moving in. So that's going to help really eliminate any big rain chances for us. So getting into today, can't rule out a few scattered showers and storms, but overall, I think today is not going to be really all too wet. The only indirect impacts we'll be seeing from Alberto is this continued east wind. So we'll continue to see those sustained easterly winds today. It is going to be breezy, and we could see a few scattered showers and storms today and tomorrow. Still going to keep the breezy conditions with us locally for Thursday. It's not going to be as windy tomorrow, but we'll see a few scattered showers and storms tomorrow as well. Maybe some locally higher amounts of rain possible, but some quick downpours. Not anticipating any big problems here locally when it comes to rain. It's just today it is going to be quite breezy, especially at the coast. The coast is where we'll see the highest wind gusts, maybe up to 35-40 miles per hour. So here are our current wind speeds. Sustained winds, 30 miles per hour southwest pass, 29 mile per hour wind gusts at the offshore oil port, gusting up to 32 miles per hour there. And further inland, even at the airport in Kenner, we can see gusts right now at 30 miles per hour. So it is going to be windy on our Wednesday. Again, we'll keep that easterly wind with us today and tomorrow. Winds will be especially gusty for the coastline. So there is a wind advisory in effect today until 7 o'clock tonight to account for those strong wind gusts at the coast. That could be up to 30-40 miles per hour. And then our inland gusts up to 20-25 miles per hour. And keep in mind, there is that gale warning well offshore. Not a good day to be out on the lakes or in the Gulf. Small craft advisory right offshore, and then a gale warning further southward. So with the sustained east wind today, we still keep that coastal flooding concern with us for the high tide cycle on our Wednesday. So coastal flooding is something we'll be watching out for today during the high tide. Really everywhere, all of our shorelines, the lakes and the Gulf, anywhere from 1 to 2 feet above normal high tide today. Also, there is some moderate coastal flooding expected for Hancock County, Mississippi, the Lake Borgne area, St. Bernard Parish, Orleans Parish into St. Tammany, highlighted in yellow. That's where we could see a bit higher coastal flooding today during the high tide, maybe 3 to 4 feet above normal. So make sure you're driving carefully. But as we get into tomorrow and really Friday, that will really subside with our winds getting weaker tomorrow. But it is going to be windy, and we'll see the coastal flooding today. Those are our indirect impacts from Tropical Storm Alberto here at home. So we crossed the first name off the list, and we'll probably see, of course, many more of these. But yeah, right on par. We typically see our first name system on June 20th. It's June 19th, and this is what we got for you. Here's your 7-day. We'll leave you with this. Getting into the next couple of days, our rain chance is actually going down as Alberto pulls away. We'll see high pressure again building in, some drier air moving in. We'll keep the chance for a few spotty showers and storms around today and tomorrow, and it's going to be pretty breezy today and tomorrow. This weekend, though, heating up back into the 90s, lower rain chances with us, and then early next week, we'll start to see a few more scattered showers and storms in the mix, but overall, it is going to be staying pretty warm in the low to mid 90s next week. So thanks for tuning in to the WWL Louisiana digital stream. We'll be back for the WWL Louisiana news at noon.